Hello,
Hello,
teacher.
good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
Um, I think that I am fine. Today I didn't work anything, so I think that I feel that I am fine.
Oh, so you get some rest today.
Yes, I'm sorry. That's yesterday evening I couldn't attend our class because I came back late and I came back home late. And I think that when when I was at my company, I think that I could um, uh, uh, I could come back home on time and can attend the class with you. But when I reach my home at that time, it's 9:30. So I think that is so late. So I didn't get the connection.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't set connection.
it's okay, no problem.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I understand. No problem.
Yes, because yesterday we were so busy with the report, and we both of us, we and one of my colleagues, stay at the company and work on the report until finish it.
Oh, you finished it already?
Yes, another one.
Oh, another one.
Yes, and still still there are still two reports.
Oh,
There are
two
still
reports.
yes, two more. Wow.
Well, that's
Sometimes
work.
I feel very tired. Yes, sometimes I'm very when I feel when I think about my reports, I feel very tired. But I have no choice. I need to try my best at this period.
Yes, but it's not gonna be forever. It's just a period of your life.
Yes, I think that it just lasts a month only, and after that it will be better.
It will. Everything always get better.
Yes.
Okay. So
How
let's
about your baby
I'm
today?
sorry?
How about your baby today?
Oh, she's doing good. She's growing up
Yeah.
so fast.
Yes. And did you take her outside during this day? During today?
Yes, I think one of these days we went to visit of one of my aunts that it live close by. So we stayed there and we spent the afternoon.
Yes.
So yeah, we did have a little fun there, but it's a little windy, so I don't want her to get sick.
Yeah.
So I rather if she stays home.
Yes. How about the weather at your countries now? At your country,
Oh, it's so
is it?
much nicer. It's springtime.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and it's so much nicer. It's a little bit uh, windy. It's sunny but windy.
Yes.
It's a little bit cold, but you can
Yes.
just wear regular clothes and just put on a sweater.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Yeah. And after spring will be the summer. So how about summer? Is it hot in the summer?
It is hot, but not like really hot because we still get a little bit of cold wind because of the glaciers. Then we are close to the North Pole, so you can just wear regular clothes. We have
Yes.
but it's not like extremely hot.
Yes.
Like you need to use an air conditioner. It's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just normal.
Yeah. So you don't use air conditioner at your country?
Well, there are a few people that use it, but not really.
Yes. But they use it in the winter to make the weather, to make the temperature get warmer.
We use the heater, yes.
Heater.
A
Yes.
heater, yes, to warm up the house.
Yeah.
hmm
So it is common to use a heater in families at your country.
Well, every house must have it, otherwise they cannot support wintertime.
Yeah.
So it's just already part of the house.
Yes.
So it's not like it's a choice, it's a must.
Yes.
hmm Okay, so let's begin, all right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Let me see. Hopefully you can hear today. This is lesson 28 and 29. There. Okay, let's test it and tell me if you can hear. Can you hear that?
Mammals. The
Can you hear
diversity
that?
of mammals is amazing. They can be
I'm sorry?
I can hear. I can hear. I
You
can hear the video, teacher.
Okay, that's good. Here. Okay. So, let's continue. Remember that we were discussing about weather and not weather. Natural world. And we discussed the problems that are affecting right now the natural world. Here, let's just review a little. Here, we had the population, the increase of the sea levels, animals, weather. All of that are problems that are happening right now in our society, in the world. Here. Now let's continue with that. We're going to do a little bit of reading comprehension. So it's just two small tests, text like readings, and then we're going to discuss them here in these questions. Now pay
Yes.
attention when you are reading that there are words in italics like this. Try to pay attention to that because then we are going to discuss what those words mean. All right?
Yes. Yes, teacher. But I didn't. I haven't seen your screen yet.
What do you mean? You cannot hear my screen?
No, I can see your screen.
But could you hear the video?
Yes,
But not
I
my.
can hear.
Huh, that's rare because it shows that I am actually sharing my screen. Okay, let's see.
Yes, now I can see your screen.
Now you can see it. Okay, so it's the
Yes.
connection.
Yes.
Okay, here I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. There it is. Okay, you can start whenever you need. Hello?
Yes, I can see the screen, but it's not. It's still not clear. I think yes, now it's clear now. Yes.
Okay,
N-
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So will I read it?
There are two texts, this one and this other one, and then we are going to answer these questions, work on this. This is reading comprehension. Pay attention that in each reading there are words in italics, like
Yes.
this. Pay attention to those words because we are going to discuss the meaning of these words.
Yes.
All right? Okay.
Yes.
You can start whenever you need. Whenever you want, I'm sorry.
Be attack. I was on a 3-day jungle trip in Bolivia. I really wanted to see amazing wild animals like in the Tarzan film. Tarzan film. On the first day, we went out, and the guide started telling us about the trees and insects. He went up to one of the trees and said there was a bee nest inside. He said it was important to not to disturb them. Then he hit the tree and his stick 6 or 7 times. Immediately, hundreds of small black bees flew out of the tree. In a second, there were bees in my arm, my hair, my inside my jacket, and on my arms and legs. I just ran, screaming and pulling off my jacket and trying to suck them from my hair. I didn't stop for about 5 minutes. Fortunately, I was okay, but we didn't see any interesting animal on the whole trip, only insects.
Excellent, very good. Okay, now let's continue with this other one over here. Our surprise
Yes.
meeting.
I think that we should wait for a minute.
Yes, I figured
For
it out. I thought that the image was not clear yet.
yes, that's right. Wow. So this time it takes more time for waiting is clearer.
Yes, but I'm afraid that if I hang up and call you again, we'll be wasting more time.
Yes. So I think we should wait for some seconds. Some
Yes.
more. Yes. Oh, it seems that
Mm,
not will be it will not be clearer. I see
um,
it's stand stand.
Stay still.
Yes, stay still.
Hmm. Did you refresh your Wi-Fi by any chance before we start the class? No?
Refresh
Yeah,
my
you refresh or reboot is when you turn off. You explained me the other day that the problem was the cable, the copper cable, and now they're
yes,
using a better technology. Um,
not yet. I think that we should drop the connection and come back again because the screen seems stay still
like stuck
and
in it.
yes,
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hang up and call you again to see if it works, all right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Um, why don't you, just saying, so we don't have to do this again if it works, why don't you restart your Wi-Fi in your computer now to avoid that happened later on? I'm just saying, this
Yes,
is a suggestion, but I don't know what you think.
yes. Uh, okay. But it takes a lot of time restarting my computer. Uh, so I think that we should drop the connection and come back again. So it will take fewer time for us,
It will take less time.
less time for us. Yes.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have to restart your computer then. So I will hang up and call you again, all right?
Yeah, teacher, I will wait. Hello, teacher.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Can you hear it?
Mammals.
Can you hear
This
that?
time I
The diversity of
this
mammals
time I cannot hear.
is amazing.
Hmm.
Oh,
I was afraid of
it's like
that. I was afraid of hang
yeah,
up because if we got lucky with the videos and audios, I was like, oh, if I hang up, I
yes,
might lose
but
it.
yes, but the screen is very clear now. So
Let me
that
see.
mean we that mean if the screen is better, so the audio will worse. Will be bad, and it different between the screen and the voice, the sound.
Yes, I am just checking. Okay.
Yes,
I think let's see if because we have this other practice over here. This. So I think we're not going to need the videos.
video.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think we can skip we can get until the video today. Here. Because there is a lot of practice before the video. So I think we
Yeah.
can fill that in 40 minutes. So we don't have to hang up and call again because that is such a waste of time. And if by any
We sh-
chance you lose the connection and you have to restart, then we'll be wasting more time.
yes, I think that we should read the article on the lesson first, and after that we will try to hear later.
Yeah, maybe we can try. Okay, here. Okay, so this. We were here, a surprise meeting.
As a prime meeting, before I became a BBC presenter, I worked as a biologist in a tropical forest. I spent years living out of a rucksack, looking for places with a large number of rare animals. When tourists come to the Amazon, they usually don't see much wildlife. Tropical birds and mammals are very shy and difficult to see. But when you live for months in these places, the animals sometimes give you a wonderful surprise. On occasion, I went off the path because I needed the toilet, and there in front of me was a jaguar, South America's biggest
Jaguar.
cat.
Jaguar.
Jaguar,
Mm-hmm.
jaguar, South America's biggest cat often attacks people. Fortunately, Fortunately, this one didn't want to have me for lunch. In a couple of seconds, the jaguar disappeared into the rainforest, leaving me shaking with amazement and fear. Amazement,
Amazement
Shak-
and fear.
amazement and fear,
Amazement
amazement.
is being really surprised.
Yes.
Okay. Now, question number one. In the first story, what was the tree?
The story was where the tree. What's where the tree? The tree have a bee net in it.
Very good. It was a bee nest tree. Excellent. Question number two. Why was Frances screaming?
Because thousands of black small bees flew into his hair, in his jacket, uh, and he has run away. He ran away and screaming.
Okay. Very good. He flew.
Flew.
Okay. Question number T. Why was she disappointed with her trip to Bolivia?
Because uh, it seemed that she didn't see other animals except insects
Except
during this.
insects.
Yeah,
Very good. Yeah, she couldn't
this,
see any other animals except insects. Very good. Um, Question number four. Why does Mike says it is difficult for tourists to see wildlife?
because uh, why animals are often shy and keep away from people.
Excellent. Very good. They are always shy and they stay away from people. Excellent. Next question. Question number five. What frightened Mike?
It's a jaguar.
A jaguar.
A jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
He saw a jaguar on the way to toilet in the jungle, in the rainforest.
Correct. Very good. Number six. What happened at the end of the second story?
Um, at the end, the jaguar didn't it didn't didn't wound Mike.
Yeah, didn't attack, you can say.
Yes, didn't attack Mike. Um, uh, uh, Normally, this animal are said that often attack people and can eat people. But luckily, in this at the end of the second story, Mike was safety, and
Mike
the
was
jaguar.
safe.
Mike was safe, and
Yes,
the jaguar went away.
very good. So now
Yes.
remember that I told you to take care of the words in italics because we're going to discuss them.
Yes.
Okay, number one, disturb. What do you think it means?
Disturb mean bother.
Excellent, very good. Hit,
Hit. Hit mean do hit means um, the same meaning with tap.
With
Tap.
tap.
Yes, tap.
Yeah, or yeah, it can be the same meaning.
Yes.
Okay, number 3, pull off.
Put off. I think that's the same meaning with put off.
What do you mean it's the same meaning? I don't
With
understand.
put off. Put off. Put
Ah,
on and
put
put off.
off. No,
Yes.
no. You don't say put off. Pull off is when you rip something out. When
Rip.
you, yeah, pull off is like separate.
Yes. Put off. Put off. Put off. Separate. Means
Yeah.
separate. Yes.
Shake.
Shake. Shake. Can I explain shake? Shake. That means move
Mm-hmm.
from uh, um, continuous move, small move from left to side, left to right for many times, but small move from left to side or the other direction from right to left, but continuous and many times.
Very good. It's just like shiver. Shake or shiver.
Shake,
Or shiver.
shiver,
Yes.
shiver.
Attack.
Attack,
Mm-hmm.
attack, attack, attack. Um, attack. User when two enemies try to make the other to be won, to be wounded.
Yes, okay. Wounded. Wounded. That it can be the same
Yes,
as attack. Very good. And the next word, disappear.
disappear. That means go away.
Go away, no longer seen. Very
Yes,
good.
no longer
Okay, now
seen.
let's talk. There are two comments over here in these bubbles, this one and this one. The idea is that you read the comments about country life and about the city life and which is closer to your opinion.
Yes, I can't stand the countryside or wild places. There are too many fowls and animals that either want to eat you or your food. Even worse, there are no cinemas, no supermarket, and you can't get a good coffee. I get out
Yeah.
of
Yes.
I get out of the city whenever I can. I love the peace and quiet of the countryside, and the people are much nicer there. I love the wild animals, trees, mountain, forest. They are the best things in life.
Very good. Now, which one is closer to your opinion?
I think that the first paragraph, the first article is closer to me
Okay,
because
explain why.
yes, because now we familiar. I am familiar with the city life, so we have many activities, many crowded places and many entertainment uh, to join. So it's difficult to live without cinemas, without supermarket, and without coffee, because I think that's good coffee we can drink in the countryside, at the countryside, because we can easily make a coffee by ourselves, by myself. But there at the countryside, maybe there a little entertainment and uh, hmm, um, to live there. I am familiar with very fast rhythm of working every day, and when I live in the countries, that means I will do, I will not work every day. So I think that there are a lot of time, a lot of free time. So I think that I will be sad, and I can't bear, I can't stand the countryside life.
What things can you do in the countryside for amusement, to hang out? What activities can you do? For example, you just mentioned that in the city there are more things to do. So, what
Yes.
people usually hang out or spend their spare time in the countryside?
Yes, well, I remember when I was a child, I live in the countryside, and there most of people, for example, my grandparents, and my neighborhood, they are farmer, and in the daytime they often work in the field. Yes, and in the
And that is
afternoon,
what
in
you do, for example, on your free time?
yes,
Hmm.
I can. Of course, we cannot familiar with doing work on the field and under the sunshine. So I think that is very hard work. Of course, when I live there, I cannot, I couldn't do that job, and I think that is quite hard to us to do. And in the evening, there was nearly nothing of entertainment to do. There 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 are no cinemas. There
Mm-hmm.
was no cinema, no coffee shop. I think just some small coffee shops, and we have to go for a long distance to drink coffee shop, to be able to drink coffee. So and no supermarket. Uh,
Wow, it's
uh,
like
yes,
really nothing.
yes, very sad, very sad. But sometimes if you have if you spend maybe some week there, I think that some people think that it's very good time because it's totally peaceful. It's
Uh-huh.
totally peaceful in the countryside, and there are a lot of trees there, a lot of field there, and there the neighborhood very nice. At
It's
the
nicer or it's very nice?
it's I think that's the countryside neighbor is closer and nicer than the city neighborhood, because when I come to live in the city, my neighbor when we meet each other, we often say hi to each other, but we rarely uh, to to visit uh, neighbor and really talk to each other very much, because we are so busy, and really we really to visit neighbor, but in the countryside they visit each other nearly every day.
Yes, because well, maybe that is how they spend their free time, just to
Yes,
to visit people.
Yes, that's right. To talk with neighborhood. I think
With
that's
the neighbors.
with the
Neighborhood
neighbor.
is the place. Neighborhood are the people.
Yes, neighbor with neighbor.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe that is what they do on their free time. Do you miss the country life?
Hello,
Yes, do you miss the country life?
meet, miss
Miss, do you miss the country life?
the um. Sometimes I feel I miss my grandfather. He passed away maybe 5 years, for 5 years, but and I sometimes miss the time I live there. It's very peaceful, and it's my childhood. I grow there. So I miss.
I grew
Um,
up. I grew up there.
I grew up there, so I miss sometimes. Sometimes I feel miss my childhood.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. But
Hmm.
I know that you're used now to the city life, but I think the country life is so much better.
Yeah, I
Even
hope
though
so.
there's nothing to do, but I think sometimes when you have a lot of things to do and you have many options, I feel like your mind um, starts filling up with all of this unnecessary information and with
Yeah.
all of this, mm, you know, with all of these, how can I explain it? Uh, when you see a lot of in the internet and TV and videos and there's a lot of information for your brain to process, and sometimes you feel like you cannot be in peace with yourself because of that.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I think the country life it's so much better than the city life.
Uh-huh. I think that's is big. Uh, I think that if we live in the city for a long time, we will be acquainted with this city life rhythm. But when we live in the countryside for a long time, we will be acquainted with countryside rhythm. So I think that it depends on us, and it depends
Depend
where.
on us.
Yeah, on us, and
Hmm.
it depends on where we live now.
Okay. Yeah. I've lived in both places, and I still rather the countryside.
Uh-huh.
Or
But I
anything
think
that it's well. I used to live near the beach in a tropical country.
yes,
Ah, that was the best in life.
yes. But I think that the countryside, your country is much better than the countryside in Vietnam, because now countryside in Vietnam, I see they're not changed so much, because they the work the the job there is most of people live in the countryside are farmer, because there are not many office, many there are not many companies for people to work, and there are not many factory for people, for worker to work. So a lot of people who live in countryside in Vietnam are farmer,
What
and
do they grow in the
sorry,
countryside? What do they grow?
rice.
Rice.
Yes,
Everybody
rice.
everybody has fields of rice.
Yes, Every family have a large field to grow rice.
And what about animals? Like, I don't know, do you
Like
have milks or goats or
yes, there here we have a chicken, pig, buffalo, and bull, bull or
cows? Oh,
cow and duck
ducks. What do you use ducks for?
for meat, and for eggs, for meat and egg.
Meat and eggs. Huh,
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
I have never eat duck in my
Duck.
life.
Wow,
I
it's a
don't think I can do it.
wow, it's delicious, teacher. Delicious. But it of course I think that is more complicated to cook because it often smells bad if we don't know how to cook it correctly. The melt is strong, so we cannot eat it without well cooking.
It sounds strange that you said that you eat duck, and well, I don't even have turkey for Thanksgiving.
Turkey,
Turkey,
yes,
what we eat for
yes.
Thanksgiving?
But you don't eat turkey
No, I don't, because
because
I feel weird. Actually, there is a side of my family that they eat rabbit,
rabbit, yes,
and I can't. I feel terrible.
yeah.
I don't know.
There are there a lot of rabbits at your country?
Well, it's not like there are a lot of rabbits in my country, but you can get rabbit meat.
Yes.
So,
Here, where I live, there rabbit meat rarely show. I really show. So it's difficult to buy rabbit meat where I live now.
oh, I have a friend he is living in China, and the other day, oh my dear God, he sent pictures eating a snake. Oh my God, I couldn't believe
Yes.
it.
Wow. Snack meat is very delicious, teacher.
Oh my God, no, I don't, I can't. I can't.
And here we have a how I say we have a rat, not rat, but how about
Rat?
yes,
Oh
rat
my
meat.
God, how? No.
Wow, so rat and snack. When I live in city, I feel I have the same feeling with you. But when I go sometime on my business trip to some country, to some province, and people ask people encourage us to try, and after trying I feel very delicious. That's the truth.
Oh my God, no, no. But just with the idea, I think I can get sick just to think about it.
Wow.
I know that there are also, oh my God, no, I can't. People that eat insects,
Yes.
like ants, um, lizards, spiders. Oh my God. And the most awful insect of all, cockroach. That's the worst. Cockroach,
Sorry, what
cockroach.
animal?
Here. It's an insect. It's the worst in the world. Here. These
Rock
are the
throw.
words. Oh my god, I cannot even look at it.
Rock
That's
throws.
the
Ah,
words.
wow, wow,
How can
wow.
people eat those? That's my question. How can people eat those? Have you eaten before? Tell me you haven't.
um, I just hear the other said that it's delicious when I eat snack meat and rat meat. People said that try, don't feel anything, just try. So I try and I feel it's delicious.
I'm sorry, but I cannot avoid feeling. I mean, I'm eating a cockroach. How can I not feel? That is, I think, nobody has more fear to an insect like people have this. There is a saying that it says everybody is brave until the cockroach flies.
Hmm.
Did you understand
Yeah,
it?
yes, I understand.
Okay, if you
But
see a
maybe they,
cockroach flying, it's the
yeah,
worst fear in your life.
yeah, I understand. But maybe they, I think that they, with special insect or animal, I think that the we have the the cooking way. I think that there's a special cooking way to make it fresh and to make it it's how say it? Sanitary for us to eat. I think so.
I mean, it can be as clean as you want, but it still is a cockroach.
Yeah, I think so.
So, no. And spiders, oh my dear God, spiders. I just feel, I feel, I have this feeling, a sensation in my body. Horrible.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
No, that's too much for me to handle. I can't. I think, and they eat it with chocolate, deep chocolate.
Yes.
Oh my God. They're the two things that, how can you mix them?
But I think that is not a very popular food in the world.
N-
Rarely country to eat mm, eat
n-
co- yeah.
yes, I'm here. No, I know that, but they sell bags. Like if you can go to the supermarket and you can buy ants. Like, look,
And
yes, ants bags.
uh-huh, I see. And bash,
No, not this.
I see. The same with bee net.
With chocolate. Let
Uh-huh.
me see. Okay, here.
And food with chocolate and food
There
with
are like
chocolate.
sweet treats that are with ants. Like
Mm-hmm.
how? How can you? Well, I don't know. I think that's people for everybody. Some people, I think in India, they will say, "How can you eat meat like cow meat?" They
Cow
can.
meat.
Yeah, Indian people, they don't eat cows
Yes,
meat.
yes, yes. Because they have it's because of their religion, religion.
Religion, yes, I know. So they think,
Yeah,
"Wow, how can you eat
yeah.
a
For
cow?"
example, yeah, a cow. It's the same situation with eating dog meat
Oh my
because
God, who eats dog
yeah,
meat?
somewhere in in the world, some countries in the world,
China?
including China, Vietnam also.
Oh, really?
But I Yeah, but I don't eat dog meat because I think the same situation with cow with Indian people. They don't eat cow meat because they think the cow is very close with people, and the same with the dogs, dog or cat, very close with people, so we cannot
Very
eat
close to
them.
people.
Yes, very close to people.
Yeah, so it's like weird. And they
Yeah,
also
that
are pets. Cows are not pets.
yes.
So, oh my God. After this conversation, I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all about, customs and beliefs. Religion plays a big part in all of this. Um, but besides just leaving behind the food topic because it was too much, um, I really believe that the country life is so much better, is cleaner and healthier
Yes, that's right.
than the city life.
Yes, that's right, teacher. And the rhythm, the living rhythm is much slower than the living rhythm in city.
What do you mean the living reading? The
Be-
rhythm.
because I see that in countryside, people work in just in the crop. For example, in Vietnam, for some because in the countryside, the farmer have to grow their rice, and at the beginning of the crop, they will grow seed, rice seed, and
Seeds, uh-huh.
after that, yes, and they are so busy at the beginning of the crop, but during the crop it takes about 4 months. They just make clear of grass.
Make clear grass.
Yes, on the field.
Oh, okay.
Yes, to and give a fertilizer for the rice to for the rice tree to grow better. So at the beginning and at the end of the crop, the farmer are very busy. But in the middle, during the crop, they are not so busy, and they have a lot of time every day.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that's interesting.
yes, yes. So I think that, but in the city we have to work every day. We have to work day by day, and we have only maybe one day off or 2 day off at the weekend for relax. But in the countryside, I see that the farmer I think that's just work hard for maybe some some days yeah, at the beginning or at the end of the crop, uh, and I think that the 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 the, the life in the countryside is much
It's much slower.
slower than the life in the city.
Yes, yes, because there are no much thing to do, then it becomes slower. And sometimes in the
Yes,
city that you have so many things to do that you feel like you need more hours a day. While in the
yes, that
countryside, as you don't have many distractors, then it's easier for you to accomplish your tasks during the day, and that's how you are going to have more time off.
yes, that's right. And I see it very different between the countryside Vietnamese countryside and other. other other countries countryside.
Why?
I don't know because as you say, you live at the countryside, but I see that your life is different with here in Vietnam when we live in the countryside.
Mm, okay. Okay, so that will be all for today. Tomorrow we will continue with this topic. Hopefully, we don't have internet problems so you can hear and watch the videos prepared for this lesson. I
Yes,
really hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Try to get some rest so you can start all good this month, next Monday.
yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, please go have a good night's sleep, and I will see you again tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for your lesson. Have a good day, teacher.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow.